The faulty electrical breaker at the country's main port of entry is to blame for that power outage and delays at the airport early this morning.
We're told that ongoing preventative maintenance was being carried out to the facility's electrical systems, including generators, and that's when the commercial power was intentionally disconnected to ensure that all generators kick in.
Now, all of the generators started. However, Airport Development Company officials say the breaker in the U.S. terminal, which was serviced yesterday, failed. As a result, there was no power to that area, causing a major computer glitch and lots of delays. That power failure took place around 6 o'clock this morning, and about an hour and a half later, supply was restored. However, the computer system did not come back up until 10:25.
Well, our Janaea Noel Ferguson visited the airport this morning, and she talked to a number of passengers.
Operations moved a bit slower in Terminal C at LPIA this morning as flights were backed up for hours due to a power failure. And for these travelers, it was not a pleasant experience as a manual check-in took much longer. The failure also caused the computer system to remain down, so there was no flight information available for passengers.
Quite frustrating standing in line for a long time, not knowing whether we'll ever get on, whether to get off the island today. I think most people that are flying on Delta have connections in Atlanta, so it's a very stressful experience not knowing whether we'll make our connections or not.
You just have to manually do everything, move your baggage, and they didn't really give you no updates. So
while airport technicians worked to get the computer systems back up, there were long lines as travelers experienced some delay.
We came in, it was a big crowd, but I think Bahamas had an agent out. So as soon as we came through the door, she explained that the system was down and was apologizing for the delay. And shortly after that, the line started to move.
I didn't know earlier that there was a power shortage, so it didn't affect me in that regard. But since I got here, the line seemed to be, I was surprised how long the line is, but it seemed to be moving quite steadily.
Yeah, it surprised me, but these things happen. We don't have no control over that.
And even the nation's leader experienced some delays as a result of the outage. He lamented that with a multi-million-dollar investment like the new airport terminal, NAD officials must ensure that a backup system is in place.
This is a major $400 million investment, and we must demonstrate greater degrees of efficiency in this regard, because when travelers get annoyed, it is a difficulty.
Now, officials from the Nassau Airport Development Company say they will be conducting an investigation to find out the true cause of the outage. Janaea Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.
Well, the Bahamas Electricity Corporation says it wants to set this record straight tonight, stating that it's not responsible for that power failure at LPIA this morning. BEC maintains that the temporary loss of power to the airport was due to a failure of equipment owned and operated by NAD, and that a controlled shutdown of the airport supply was requested.